Hello guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm reviewing Transformers Cyberverse Season 1, Episode 6, Megatron Is My Hero. So it starts off with Megatron taking on some other character at the gladiatorial arena. Of course, this is a time before the Decepticons were even a thing. The character he's taking on looks like it might be another Dinobot. I just think that they're just using the CGI model for Grimlock and they just made him a different color. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's Snarl. In the crowd is Bumblebee and he's going, "Oh yeah, Megatron is great!" And we cut to now with Bumblebee going through his memory and he says, "Oh, Megatron is my hero." Basically, he forgot all about what Megatron is and his ideals today. The funny part about this is that Windblade is trying to get him to realize that Megatron is not the good guy, and the first thing she says is, "No, don't ever say Megatron is my hero," and then in the text at the bottom it says Megatron is my hero. I love how that works. So she asks Bumblebee to go through another memory, which is when Megatron started the Decepticons and started to try and recruit people. Bumblebee's like, I still don't see the problem. This guy looks alright. He doesn't look like he's a bloodthirsty character. So Windblade asks him to go through another memory, which is Optimus Prime going up to Megatron. This is pretty much just before the war started, and Optimus Prime is trying to get Megatron to stop with this chaos, stop with this idea of taking over, of power, and try to come to his side. But the interesting part is Megatron is also kind of doing the same thing, but because they have opposing ideas, opposing goals, that's pretty much what starts the war. Bumblebee realizes that Optimus Prime has the right idea. I should stick with him and not Megatron. The one thing that I don't really understand is that I don't think that's a good enough reason for Bumblebee to finally realize that, oh yeah, Megatron's the bad guy. Yeah, Optimus Prime is opposing him, but is that really enough? Bumblebee says that, hey, I don't fear him, it's just whatever, and Windblade's like, you probably should, but, you know, forget about that. Bumblebee gets a little frustrated because he knows that Windblade's keeping something from him, so he tries to remember something else. And in that memory, the Scout is inside Shockwave's lab trying to figure out, oh, what's he doing? Shockwave catches Bumblebee, and Bumblebee makes a run for it. He goes up against Seekers, Shadow Striker, and Soundwave, finally gets caught and brought to Megatron. Pretty much they don't really have a fight, they just kind of chit-chat, but it leads to Megatron ripping out Bumblebee's voice box. I'm pretty sure this is hard on Bumblebee, but then he just does something annoying. He's like, oh wow, that's what happened? Well, I'm not gonna let it bother me, because you know what? He may have taken out my voice box, but I still talk, and I like talking. Talk, 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 talk. And that's the episode in a nutshell. I gotta say, it's great to see Shockwave though. You don't really see much, but you see him working on one project, which is a Seeker with 2 heads. That is freaky, and it just works for Shockwave. I think the voice is alright too. And to introduce him with high-fiving Bumblebee, that's weird, but I love it. The one thing I don't like is when Windblade is trying to get Bumblebee to recognize that Megatron is the bad guy. But then at the same time, she's trying to get him to realize that you should probably not know about the voice box thing. But yeah, Bumblebee's going through different memories, so he's gonna find out eventually. I don't know, I just thought that was kind of weird. But other than that, I love Shockwave's drones. Hopefully he doesn't have that stupid alt mode and the crab walking things are just like an alt mode they gave it for the toy, but it's actually just the drones themselves, if that makes sense. But with that out of the way, it was an okay episode, and it actually got a little dark. The writing could have used a little more improvement, like when Bumblebee starts to realize that Megatron is the bad guy. I wish there was a little bit more to that. I mean, yes, taking out his voice box, that's a big deal, but beforehand, they don't really do much else. And I think it's fantastic that Vector Sigma is going to play a role in the show. Anyways, with that said, I thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think about the episode? Please comment below, let me know. And hey, we got merch, so if you want to check that out, you can check it out. With that said, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads, and I will see you guys next time.